Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video here on the channel. I picked up something special, at least special to me, because we had one when I was a kid and I used it a lot. Belonged to my grandfather, and when he passed away it was supposed to be passed on to me. However, after his death, I was up here in Kansas. I didn't get to Oklahoma for a couple of days after he passed. And by the time I got there, somebody had broken into the house and taken everything of value, including what I have to show you today. I picked up a 1963. This is a Savage Arms Model 24 chambered in a 22 and 410. Absolutely beautiful. I know it's a 63. There is a date code. Down in here, you have to have a magnifying glass practically to even see it. But by referencing this mark, I know this was manufactured in 63. So I know precisely how old it is. And you can see the selector switch to go between 22 and 410 is on the side. They changed that later because this pin on the side, or the selector switch on the side, comes through and is bent at a 90-degree angle, and the selector switch moves up and down in front of the hammer, but that likes to break. It has a tendency to break, so they modified the selector and they took it off the side and they put it on the hammer. I like it better on the side. No serial number on this gun because it's before 1968. 1968 is when manufacturers started putting serial numbers on guns, specifically Savage, on anything like this that they manufactured from 68 forward. Did have serial numbers. This is pre-68, no serial number. Single shot. We're going to pop off one round each. 410 in the bottom, 22 up top. Now there is no ejector. Once you fire your rounds, you just have to pull them out. They don't eject, which is fine because your brass doesn't fly away from you and end up somewhere you can't pick it up. And I like to pick up my brass. No safety, because until you pull this hammer back, it ain't doing jack. I'm gonna put selector switch up because I want top barrel 22. By the way, I've never fired this, just so y'all know. I just bought this, so part of the reason I'm making this video is because we're seeing it fire for the first time together. I've not put a single round through this thing yet, so I thought it might make an interesting video because I just picked this up for $400 and it'd be a shame if it didn't fire. So anyways, 22, hammer is back. .22 works. Drop her down to 410. See what we get. Oh yeah, sweet. I said it's an absolutely beautiful gun. It's like brand new condition, and it's a 59-year-old gun. It'll be 60 next year because it was manufactured in 63. Open her up. See, no eject. Once you break it open, they just sit there. You got to grab them and just pull them. Even though it's single shot, I love this thing. I wish I could have had the one that my grandfather used for pretty much his entire life, because they started manufacturing these in like 1943. And they were chambered in all kinds of calibers, but the first ones were 22 and 410, and then they started making them in 22 and 20 gauge, and I don't even know, 12 gauge. They had a lot of different calibers later, but it's just beautiful. I mean, it is literally, there's not a hint of rust anywhere. The stock is in really good shape. It's got a couple of small scratches. And I was thinking, you know, see, you can see a little nick right there. That's about it. There's a couple of places there where it's rubbed against something white. You may not even be able to see that in this lighting. Let's see if I can spin you a little bit here. Get some sun on it. Yeah, you can see it now. You see that right there? That nick and all this right in here. That's it. Other than that, it's in brand new condition. One of the biggest things about this rifle that I like, and if you've never seen one of these before, this might be something you really like as well. Check this out. Now she fits in a backpack. I love that about this gun. This is why I wanted my grandfather so bad. My pack, I can pack out for a weekend or whatever, and I can drop this 410, put it in its own separate container, its own separate bag, and I can drop this completely in my pack and pack it with me so I don't have to carry it. 41 inches overall length, 7 pounds. So if you're going to pack it, you got to be aware that there is a considerable amount of weight. But, you know, 7 pounds. I'm former United States military. If I got to worry about 7 pounds, I've got bigger issues than I want to admit. Goes back together, short and sweet and simple. All right, guys. Don't forget, if you guys like this video and you'd like to see more, subscribe to the channel. Ding that notification bell. Select all notifications if you want to be notified when I upload. Questions, comments, hit me up down below. Guys, thank you very much for watching. It's one heck of a hot evening out here. I'm camping out pretty much for the week because I'm working again in Junction City. And can't wait to get home for the weekend. But in the meantime, out on the edge of this wheat field, out here at the cabin, and I'm gonna try to have me a good time. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Thank you for your views, your support, and I'll see y'all on the next one.